Ah, yes. What do we have here? It's a P320 Sig Sauer XTEN 10mm. Yep, it's time to drop a video on this because every day I wake up and I see another video of this beautiful pistol. And the bad reputation it is rapidly accumulating. Well, with all due respect, I have about 8 or 9 pistols, and this Sig Sauer X10 P320 in 10mm caliber bear stopper happens to be one of my most accurate pistols. It is completely stock, with the exception of this TLR1 that I was able to score for a reasonable price. I experimented and I purchased an O sight, and all of my other pistols, if you can see check my channel, they're all Hollisons. Hollison, I have a Dragonfly Hex. I have a Mechanic O2 optic. What else? I have an EPS carry, 507 comps. This O sight hangs with all of those other guys. So the internet better go suck something, because this O sight really is extraordinary for the price. I paid 180 bucks. It's got a large window, multi-reticle charging capability, dimming option. It's just, for the money you pay. My Hollisons were about almost twice as much. Yes, Hollison is a better name brand, and O sight just came out. It gets a lot of hate along with the 320, But this pistol to me is very dear for the simple fact that it was my third pistol overall. I paid $890 for it. I want to say a year and about 3 or 4 months ago, so almost a year and a half ago. It's a 10mm. I decided to go with the 10mm. I had 2 carry pistols. One was my first pistol, which was a 43X, and the other was a CR920P by Shadow Systems. Both good pistols. Controversial, to say the least, but good pistols nonetheless. The reason why I'm making this video is because, I don't know, it just seems like, it really seems like Sig is getting a bad rep due to the fact that they're having a lot of supposed negligent discharges, accidental discharges. There appears to be an individual who happened to, without any intentions, decided to unholster his firearm and place it on a counter, and the gun supposedly went off. He took a shot to the chest and he perished. We don't know the specifics behind it at this time, but it does seem random. It does seem unintentional. And it does seem like the evidence is pointing to an accidental discharge. I don't fully agree with that. It's all speculation at this time. It's real easy to play Monday morning quarterback. I say we wait for the evidence and see what happened. It appears he unholstered the gun. He took it off his waist in the holster and placed it on a counter, supposedly. And when he placed it, the gun was facing in his direction, and it went off and struck him in the chest and killed him. Now, I've carried this pistol to and from the range. I don't carry it on a daily basis, obviously, due to the size and the weight. It's pretty cumbersome, and it's got some heft to it. What I can say is that for the money that I paid for it, it's extremely accurate. Now, I know it's a full-size pistol, but for it being a 10mm, it really hangs in there with the other guys. Um, of course, it's fully modular. The modularity of the pistol is what actually attracted me in the first place. The FCU is removable. You can swap this FCU and put it on a small carry piece, a carry frame, or a different caliber, maybe a 45. But you really don't need that with this pistol. I use it as a home defense pistol. I rarely take it to the range nowadays because 10mm ammo is up there in price. But it is fun to shoot because at, like, I don't know, 30, 40 yards, I am extremely accurate. Um, a few qualms. Recoil is felt a lot through this trigger. The one thing that I must say about this pistol, I have a variety of other 9mm. I have a 45 from Springfield Armory. I also have a Mac 9 DS Comp 4.25. I have a Walther PDP Pro Match. I have a Canic Rival Less, Glock 43X. I have a Shadow Systems. I have a CZ P01. And when I tell you, this firearm, with the exception of the weapon light and the O sight, is completely stock. The trigger is untouched. I've cleaned it. I've cleaned this pistol in a year and a half, maybe 3 times. And the trigger is by far the softest trigger, the softest factory trigger in my arsenal right now. You can hear how soft it is. And the reset, you can see that the reset is just. Now what I want to do is, without editing video or anything of the sort, I want to show you guys this wheeler gauge, and I want to measure the trigger pull. I want to average of 5 pulls for you guys. And what the one thing that I can say about this gun is that the trigger pull is so light. It is just so light. I mean, let's see if I could look at this. 2148. So it's 2 pounds, 14 ounces. Let's see one more time. Try to do this without moving. Look at that. 2.1, 2 pounds, 11 ounces. Let's see. Let's try it like this now. 3 pounds, 2 ounces. All right, that was 4. I felt some resistance, so I'm going to delete that. Oops. Right here, and boom. 2 pounds, 8 ounces. I don't know if you guys can see that. And wait, one more. And try to keep it there, and boom. So 2 pounds, 8 ounces for an average of 2.12, guys. By far, one of the lightest triggers from the factory. From the factory. Look at that. From the factory. I don't know why, but maybe that's the reason why there's accidental discharges, because I don't know. I mean, it could be. I don't know, but it is a soft trigger. It is very soft. So what I'm going to do now for you guys is I'm going to compare it to my Walther PDP Pro Match. And this pistol right here, This pistol right here has been worked on. Some of the modifications that include a spring coat trigger kit and a ZR tactical guide rod in brass, and I have this Taylor Freelance backstrap. Actually, the mag extension is a Taylor Freelance mag extension in brass. This is a Locks grip backstrap. This is the DPT trigger that comes on the match. This is the full-size version, as you can see with the cutouts. This is a Surefire X300 Turbo. I sourced that in a Pennsylvania gun show. And I got a 507 comp in green, which is incredible, with Trijicon. Actually, no, these are Americlos suppressor height sights. So now this gun has a trigger kit and has a spring trigger return spring that's been modified. It's got safety plunger extractor spring that's also been modified. And I want to show you guys more or less the trigger pull on this gun. It was already a good trigger, but I did all the work so that you know, I can take it to the range and have fun with it. So now let's see what the trigger pull is on this. Let's put the 10mm to the side and let's see. So we got, after a worked trigger, I mean, I've been modifying this trigger since I got the pistol, but as you can see, the DPT trigger is extremely, how should I say, very light and very crisp. The reason why I'm doing this is to show you guys how a modified trigger actually is almost the same as this Sig Sauer OEM 10mm trigger. I don't know why that trigger is so soft. It happens to be one of my softest triggers, and I just don't understand it. This is unbelievable. It's just under 3 pounds. We're at 4. Let's see. We're averaging 2 pounds, 1 ounce. Wow, we're going to delete that one. All right, one more. Let's focus. Enter. So, as you guys can see, this is a fully modified DPT trigger, and it stands at 2 pounds, 3 ounces. Mind you, this trigger on the 10mm Sig Sauer XTEN P320 is roughly the same weight, the same trigger pull weight, which is extraordinary. I mean, there's really no way around it. I think that's the reason why this gun happens to be going off accidentally. If it is going off, I've never had an issue with it. But yeah, happens to be one of my favorite pistols. It comes from the factory with the tritium night sights. I lost the ability to co-witness, but I do get a little bit of a witness. I want to say a 1/8 or something like that. I don't know. And yeah. So I think that's the reason why I feel this gun is accidentally going off. If it is, and the evidence comes out that it is later on, it has to do with the softness of this trigger. It's just really, really a soft trigger. I mean, it almost feels like the trigger, the striker assembly in here, it just feels like it might give you a light primer strike because it's so soft. I mean, if you feel it, it's like a slight knock, like a slight, very, very slight knock. And yeah, I don't understand why it's so light compared to a PvP match trigger that I had to work on. That was about 4 pounds, 4.2 pounds, I think it was. And I got it down to like 2.6 or 2.7 pounds after the modification. Meanwhile, this gun, completely OEM, I've barely cleaned it. No polishing, nothing of the sort. And it's at that weight. So I really hope Sig pulls through this one. I don't understand what the hoopla is on the internet, but if you figure they sold 1 million pistols and you got 3 that went off accidentally, those are still good numbers. They are mechanical. This is a machine. I mean, an object, mechanicals, anything mechanical. It's man-made. It could always go boom or bang or whatever. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily blame Sig for NDs or ADs, but it is what it is, man. I still love it. Um, it's accurate. It feels great in the hands. The grip texture is unbelievable. It's 15+1 capacity. It's a full-size pistol. Um, yeah, man, perfect for home defense. Like and subscribe the video and leave a comment, and I'll respond to all the comments and interact with you guys because this is really an interesting subject. I want to see how this pans out for the next couple of months. Take care.